Hey everybody, it is your Sam, and I'm here with our usual Thursday live stream. I'm trying to get this line to work. Okay, yeah, because I forgot to click the light on before I actually hit the live button. So here we go. This is the morning that we're already having. Anyway, let me know how y'all are doing. I'm doing good. I have yet to have my first sip of coffee, and that is probably a sin against humanity. So we'll see if that helps wake me up a little bit. Anyway, for those of you that may not know, what I do during these live streams is I run 20-minute sprints. And during those sprints, you can be productive in any way that you need to be productive during the day, whether that's writing, editing, household chores, reading, whatever it is that you need to get done. We try to get it done during those 20 minutes. And in between those 20-minute sprints, we will chat a little bit, talk about how we're doing, talk about some things that we might have going on, and all that good stuff. I do try to share a little bit of love with other channels and all that good stuff here too. And I kind of wanted to talk a little bit about some of the authors that I found at South Carolina Comic Con, but in rethinking that, I think I'm going to hold that off for Sunday's video instead of doing the live stream, because 2 hours is a lot of time to wade through whenever you're looking for highlights on new authors to follow or whatever. So yeah, I'll do that in Sunday's video instead. Hey Anita, how are you? Good morning, good morning. I hope all is doing well. Let me know what you're working on. And it looks like we're doing good on YouTube and Twitch. There's no hiccups or anything like that, so that's always a good thing. All right. I'm going to go ahead and post Devin's playlist. So in case y'all want some more live streams today, it's going to be in the chat. And I will, of course, pin it so it's easier to find. There we go. All right. I think we've got everything set up now. Except for my voice. And that's okay. Just getting odds and ends done this morning. Awesome. I think I'm going to be editing again today because I am on chapter... What chapter am I on? I'm on chapter 11. And today is day 14, so I should be at least on chapter 13. So I'm going to try to kick it up and get chapter 11 and chapter 12 done, I hope. And that way I'm a little bit more on schedule. I don't really have a deadline, but I have a self-made deadline, and I want to get it done. Morning, Barrett. How are you? How's the pup? Morning, Eva. Hello, hello, hello. And Cool Gamer. Hello. Good morning. I hope everyone's doing good. Let me know what y'all are working on today. Eva, are you unpacked yet? Are you good? Is the stress a little less now? Because I know last week you were still unpacking and yeah, trying not to pull your hair out, I think. Oh, kind of want to show off my cup, but I'm kind of scared that I'm going to spill coffee too. But anyway, this cup, I'm going to spill coffee. I just know it. So this cup was actually from Defenders of Wildlife, I do believe. And back in the day, I used to give Defenders of Wildlife a lot of money because I adopted a wolf. And it was an amazing experience. I got all kinds of information on that wolf and all kinds of information on the Nez Perce pack. And the Nez Perce pack was actually reintroduced in the Yellowstone back in the day. and they are still thriving and doing well. They have all kinds of babies, and it's been, I think there's 5 generations. We're on the 5th generation since they've been introduced to Yellowstone. I could be wrong. Don't quote me on that. But yeah, they're still doing good. But yeah, that cup was from high school whenever I did that. Part of the reason why I took jobs in high school was so I could adopt a wolf, because I'm a nerd that way. Uh, just even unpacked, yes. Organized, nah. That takes months. So much to do. I understand. I've actually been watching House Edit or The Home Edit. Yeah, The Home Edit on Netflix, and their little systems, they amaze me, but at the same time it's like I don't think I could organize that way because I would probably not keep it up. And that's the thing with organization. It has to be a good system to where you'll actually keep it up. So yeah, good luck. I feel for you. Hey Alexandria, how are you doing this morning? My deadline for today, I finished yesterday with a critique read. Awesome. So I started reading a middle grade. I picked up the library, already hooked. Good, 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 good. Taking Briley on her 3rd walk of the morning. Doesn't like to pee when it's cold. Aww. So winter should be fun. Yeah, yeah. Maybe maybe it's also kind of like a new place thing too. New people. And maybe she's just, maybe it'll get better. Maybe. If not, it's okay. She can be a little diva. It's all right. Oh, goodness. All right. So let's go ahead and get into our first sprint, shall we? Yeah. All right. So if you like any of the timers that I pop up on screen here, make sure to check out my timer playlist on my channel. This one is kind of a new to me timer. I think it's, let's see. Yeah. My mouse is being weird, so we'll not do that. We'll just leave it. I'll tell y'all later. But anyway, I'll give you the link, kind of thing. Anyway, all right. Let's go ahead and get started in 3, 2, 1. Get productive. All right. How did everybody do on that one? I got in about a page of editing, so that's a good thing. I've gotten to where I'm actually transcribing it and like reworking every sentence. And yeah, it's a little bit more in depth than I wanted to go because this is basically the fifth edit, and I didn't really think that I was going to be doing it like a rewrite almost. But yeah, it is what it is. And this is the last time I'm touching it. That's what I'm telling myself. Oh goodness. All right, we had This Radiant Life join us. It's Tiffany or Teresa. Let me know because I just had a brain fart. And we got to talking about doggos, and yeah. Alexandria says that she's 3,904 words behind, but you've got this. I believe in you. We're getting things done. You've got progress. It's all good. MB Webster, good morning. Good morning. Glad I could make it to the stream even if I am a bit late. It's all good. We as writers are like wizards. We arrive precisely when we mean to, and it's all good. Freya researched and some D&D stuff. Nice. Alexandra got in 196 words. See? Progress. Good job, good job, good job. Eva just started the editorial document, which wasn't part of my plan, but that's okay. Plans. What are plans? Got the template set up and the first section written out, then started listing the crutch words. Nice. This will be the shortest feedback document I've made thus far. Oh, wow. You got this. It's all good. Anita got some promo stuff done. Awesome. Decided to look up the history / origin of Newfoundland dogs. Yes. All right. So Bear was a Newfoundland, Irish setter, and German shepherd. Oh, okay. Ray. Okay. Ray. Sorry. It's, yeah. Names. I'm bad with them. So forgive me. I will write it down because I have a list over here. Apparently, Newfoundlands were evolved from the American black wolf. Yes. Yeah. It's been a while since I've done that kind of research. But the American black wolf was an amazing creature from what I remember. It was hefty and like kind of like a timber wolf. And yeah, Newfies are very, very much like them from what I remember of the drawings and the artwork and all that good stuff. MB says, love Newfies. Big dogs are my fave. My doggo is a I always butcher this. Pyrenean Mastiff. Pyrenean. Pyrenees are amazing dogs too. Their fluff and how protective they are. I can talk dogs and animals all day long. Eva, I'm going to get some house tasks off the list and hop into playtime. I'll be back if you're going when I finish that. Awesome. If I'm not here, jump on Annuals or whoever else is next. I hope you have fun. But yeah, there are some. I live in North Carolina, so you cannot have anything that's over half wolf. And I've always wanted like a half wolf dog breed to rescue pretty much, from people who don't know how to take care of them kind of thing. But since I live here, I can't do that. But I can have a tiger or, a big cat. That's fine in North Carolina, but you can't have a half wolf. It's weird. It's so weird. But yeah, I adore big dogs. We used to have hound dogs, which aren't really big dogs, but they have like a huge attitude, kind of like a big dog does. And we've had Malamutes, and I miss having a Malamute. I love Malamutes. Malamutes are like the best dogs ever, in my humble opinion. Okay. Yes. They're all dog, but very wolf. Ooh. Okay. I'll have to write that down too. Let's see if the animal control officers around here like throw shade. Okay. First, I'm going to have to move out of this apartment so I'm allowed to have animals again. It's been we've lived here for 6 years, and I haven't had a pet. And 6 years without a pet for me is no. I had dogs when I was a baby. I had dogs laying with me out in the yard on a blanket because I had jaundice as a child, so I had to sun a lot, and dogs were laying with me on the blanket. So I mean, there wasn't a moment where I've not had a pet, and having 6 years without one is my soul is gone. Thinking and using the American Black Wolf to channel the spirit of my bear for a guardian in the forest in one of my novels. Awesome. I can't talk today. Oh my goodness. That will be amazing. Yes. Yes. I'm all for that. But yeah. So yeah. Dogs. Gotta love them. Big dog. The bigger the better. Although small dogs do have their place, like in apartment settings like this, small dogs do have their place, and I love small dogs too. I'm not, against small dogs. I'm not against cats. So, you see, my apartment doesn't allow dogs, so mine lives with my mom. Can't live without a pet though, so I got 2 cats. Right. Our our landlord has suggested that I go to the doctor and get a note saying I need an emotional support animal because I do have anxiety and I have migraines, and I've got some other health issues that a dog might, a trained dog might help me out with. So that's an idea. But it requires me going back to the doctor. And I haven't been back to the doctor in a year because the last one kind of ticked me off. So yeah, I know that's more detrimental to me than it is to the doctor, but the brain, how it is, I'm stubborn. So that's where we're at now. But yeah, I've thought about it. Maybe we could do that. I hit the wrong button. Let's see. My late bear and my late cadence dogs I had before bear were my ESAs. My cadence was more of a service dog and did tasks to help me. Awesome. Cadence. I like that name. I had a dog named Bear, I think when I was about 11. And all throughout high school. I think we got him when I was around 11, maybe 12. And he was we called him our little blonde bear because he was the smallest dog we had ever had in my entire life, other than an elk hound. And he was a mix between a Feist and a golden retriever. So he stood, can't really show you in the camera, but he stood about 2.5 feet tall and had fur. Like a lot of fur. Like he had the Feist body, but all the fur that goes on a golden retriever on that little body. And it was thick. I mean, oh my gosh. So yeah, he was our little bear, because whenever we got him, whenever we weaned him and everything, all you could really see was the black nose and little black paws, and the rest of him was white blonde. And his little ears. You could see the little dark ears. But yeah, that was my bear, and he was a mess. He was an absolute mess. He thought he was golden retriever size. Of course, Feists are terrors when it comes to smaller animals. Let's see. Both dogs were adopted as senior dogs. Both were 9 years old when we adopted. We adopted Bear after we heard or saw his owner pass away. Aw. Had a Newfoundland dog when I was little called Sheep because he was so meek. Oh, oh my goodness. I think my favorite dog was Brat. And that was because it was during the time of my life where I was kind of rebellious, and Brat was a brat. So we were rebellious together, and we got into a ton of trouble. I mean, a ton of trouble. I mean, there were things that we broke, there were things that we snuck into and got caught in that we shouldn't have. And oh, we got into a ton of trouble. But it was fun. It was fun. My bear loved to talk. Oh, goodness. That's awesome. All right. All right. All right. Focus. We got to get some stuff done, right? Right. Like I said, I could sit here and talk about dogs and animals all day long. That's my jam. All right. Do not forget to stretch. Do not forget to kind of roll your shoulders back, roll your neck around a little bit, loosen everything up, kind of rotate your wrist, wiggle your fingers, get everything loosened up, and all the poppings and grindings and all that good stuff so the words can flow if you are working on writing. But stretch nonetheless, because you have been sitting down for a while and you don't want to get to hurting. Stay hydrated, drink some water, drink some coffee, drink whatever you need to. And if you have some rumblies and the tumblies, make sure to get some snacks or something to eat. And let's go ahead and get started in 3, 2, 1. Get productive. All right. How did everybody do on that one? I got in, let's see. Think about another page of editing. Yeah, about another page. I got some more coffee. So that's progress in and of itself. Right. Oh goodness. All right. Trying to set up the timer for the next one so I don't forget and leave it running because it still wants to run. There we go. That's better. We had Misha join us. Good morning, Misha. And she just had the wrap up meeting for her last contract, and that is awesome. Congrats. And we had Heather join us. Good morning, Heather. Broken's here. Good morning, Broken. Oh no, I hope you get to feeling better. That sucks. Alexandria got in 350 words. Progress. Good going. Anita got my story origin video uploaded and scheduled as a premiere for tomorrow afternoon. You know, Natalie introduced me to Story Origin, and I signed up to beta read one of her books on there, and I haven't quite gotten to it yet. So thank you for uploading that video. I will definitely be watching it so I can learn a little bit more about Story Origin. Heather saying good morning to us. Just got back from getting my son on the bus. More mom life stuff to do. Then I can settle in and get some stuff done. Awesome. That's great. And I looked up the Czechoslovakian wolf dog, and oh my gosh, they're actually legal in North Carolina. But yeah, they're beautiful creatures. So yeah, make sure that you check those out. They're beautiful dogs. And I learned something new. I didn't know that Chow Chows and Malamutes were actually illegal in North Carolina. And as a child, I owned several Malamutes. So woo for family breaking the law. But that's okay. Right. Nobody's got to know except for us. So yeah. I just got to move out of the state. Oh, man. Okay. So, for those of you that might not have heard, we have a Discord going on. It's with me and Broken. Broken actually came up with the idea, and it is called Uniting Beta Readers and Authors. So, make sure that you sign up. I do have the link down in the description below, and I will, of course, also share it in the chat if I can find where I put the tab. Because that would be so helpful. Okay, here we go, guys. I got my stuff together. Maybe. Oh goodness. But yeah. There we chat amongst ourselves, kind of get to know each other. And we have little forms that you can kind of fill out on the different channels, whether you're looking for beta readers or alpha readers, or you're looking to beta read for somebody else, kind of get into the beta reading, or if you've been beta reading before, go ahead and fill out those little forms and contact each other, get to work together, and hopefully you'll get some nice feedback and get your stuff on the way to being published. Right. Let's see. Okay, let's see if I can do any interesting fun things now that all the goodbyes and thank yous are done. Yeah, you got this. All the dog talk. Yes, I have a Beagle American Bulldog mix. Oh my gosh, she's basically a huge beagle with little ears. Isn't that weird how like some dog breeds, their traits just are so overpowering that they just become like miniature or larger versions of that particular dog breed and hardly taking on any of the other um, attributes of the other dog breed other than maybe some size or maybe like a nose here and there. It's always fascinated me because like huskies, the Pomskis, they look like miniature huskies. Like every now and then you'll see one that has the fluff of the Pomeranian, but most of them look like miniature huskies. Yay, thank you so much, Ray. I'm gonna walk her now. Awesome. All right. I have a whippet and a huskorgi or a kusky. Oh, I bet that's adorable. I want one. Can I have one? I need a husky corgi or a huskorgi. Yeah. I don't know. Kusky kind of works too. And it's based on which one was the dad and which one was the mom. Because I think the dad comes first, isn't it? And then the mom. Yeah, see, it's like a tiny husky because it's like huskies take over the other breed, but they like take on the size, but the rest is all husky. Just like with beagles, they might take on the size, but it's all beagle. um, but yeah, and like there's another one that does that too. Oh well, I'll think of it later. Uh, but like elk hounds and German shepherds and some of the terrier mixes, they like blend with like the other breed that they're in. They don't necessarily like take over, but they're good blenders. It's weird. Just, yeah. I need to stop while I'm ahead because we're supposed to be here to get things done. Oh. Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and get into another sprint. So maybe we can get 2 more in, and that'll be 4 for the day, and we'll be doing good. Right? Right. Let me see if I can hit the right button here. All right. Again, hydrate, get some snackies if you need to, stretch, loosen your shoulders, straighten your back a little bit, roll your neck, rotate your wrist, get them loosened up, and all that good stuff. And we will get started in 3, 2, 1. Get productive. All right. How did everybody do on that one? I got in maybe half a page that time on editing. Kind of got distracted a little bit because that's what I do. Just let me know how y'all did. Searching up our last little timer here. Trying to decide which ones I want to go with. Let's go with this one. Okay. We got to talking about dogs. Let's see. Alexandria says, my dog at my mom's is a Corgi Chihuahua mix. She looks like a Corgi with Chihuahua head and floppy ears. That just sounds adorable. Let's see. And Heather says her Molly has a bulldog head and small ears, plus that squared off chest that American bulldogs have. Otherwise, she looks like a beagle, but in black and white. She's broad chested, so she needs an extra large harness. That's, oh my gosh. I just want to take y'all's dogs and just like squish them. And she's an older dog of about 14. We adopted her 4 years ago. I think adopting older dogs is not popular for some odd reason. Like everybody wants puppies and yeah, but I love adopting older dogs because they already got their quirks set in. So you get to learn their little quirks and they're already mostly trained. And it's just so much easier to adopt an older dog to me because you get to learn each other. And with puppies, it's more like you get to teach them how to be themselves with you. Does that make any sense? But yeah, I like older dogs. Ray says, I'm hungry, but I don't feel like making actual breakfast yet, so I'm eating maple cream cookies. That sounds, yes. Maple cream cookies. Alexandria got in 120 words. Good going. Good job. Eva says, I got some house tasks done and played with kinetic sand. And then with yarn, set up like a laser obstacle. And that's awesome. Laser obstacle course with yarn. That's pretty cool. I love the kinetic sand too. It just feels so good. Broken got in a few paragraphs trying to work my way through this scene that doesn't want to be written. I feel ya. Basically started editing my audiobook, recording again, but otherwise I just chilled out. Awesome. Hey CB, how are you? Welcome, welcome, welcome. I like adopting older dogs because they deserve a good end of life. Yes, exactly. That too. Let's see. It's easier in so many ways. Yeah. We inherited what was she? English Shepherd. I think she was an English Shepherd, the black and white shepherds that usually don't have a tail. But she was 13 when we got her. Her owner passed away. And she was something else. She had all these little quirks. Like she was an outside dog. But she wanted her food right beside the steps of the front door. If you put it anywhere else, she would drag the bowl and drag the little tray that we put it in, and she would set it up herself beside the stairs. And we found this out because we were trying to redo our porch, so we we put her food kind of beside on the carport, and she just dragged everything back out onto the porch, and paint went everywhere because we were repainting the porch with the weather treatment. And yeah, that was an interesting thing. But yeah, she was her own little diva, and she was so much fun. She lived to be about, I want to say about 16. And we had to put her down because she had arthritis all over, and she was just suffering way too much. She got to where she couldn't really move. So yeah. When I adopted my Cade from a kill shelter, he didn't even have a name, just a mixture of letters and numbers as a name. Oh wow. Yeah. Eva, I've only had one dog. She was about 5 months old when we rescued her. She passed at age 12, June 2020. We are ready for another doggo or two and have put it on our application. Just got to go check and see what options they have. I'd like an adult dog and a puppy, one first and the other or at the same time, but I'll mostly depend on the vibe when we get to visit the shelter. Right. Yeah, poor puppy. Hazy, our old gal, was a Dachshund. Yes. I love little Dachshunds. My cousin had a Dachshund, and when he would run, he would pick up his back right paw and run on three. I thought that was the first dog I ever saw do that, and it was hilarious. And he was faster running on three than he was running on four, I guess. When I was meeting Cade in the play yard, I randomly called him Cadence and knew I needed to adopt him. Yeah. Older dogs are precious. Well, all dogs are precious, and cats are precious too. Dogs are a little bit more precious than cats. We'll not get into the argument. I can't say that because we've had a lot of cats that are really precious too. So, all right. Da 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 da. My old gal cat Abby got at a yard sale because she licked my toe. She lived with us 18 years, passing in December. Oh, 2020 was a rough year for you. Oh, goodness. I still have my two cats. We had gotten a second cat in 2019. She was our only pet at the moment. His name is Ollie, and he's a tuxedo cat. Yes. I love to get a dog, but it's just a lot to figure out. Yeah. I love cats, but I'm so darn allergic. It's not funny. Oh, goodness. Yeah, my nephew is allergic to cats, but his roommate, his former roommate, had two cats, and yeah, they had to like split the house. Cats on one side, my nephew on the other, and that was an interesting thing. But even then, the cats were like, "There's an invisible line, and I am going to cross it. You can't tell me otherwise." And yeah, Kyle took a lot of allergy medication. It's okay. All right. Are we ready to get into this next sprint? We'll have time for this one and a little bit of a chat at the end, and we'll go. So let's go ahead and get started in 3, 2, 1. Get productive. All right. How did everybody do on that one? I did about 2 pages of editing that time. So yeah, and if you hear a lot of noise, I'm sorry. The lawn guys are here doing some maintenance work, mowing and all that good stuff before it rains later. But yeah, they're kind of elsewhere on the property right now, so maybe y'all won't hear them. It looks like Annual's not doing a live stream right after this one, so make sure that you hit Devin's playlist, which I pinned to the top of the chat, if you want some more writing sprints for the day. And I think Morgan Lee has one going on at 12. I could be wrong, but check that one out. And yeah, there's all kinds of streams going on today because it's Camp Nano. All right. Did some more audiobook editing. Awesome. Alexandria got 248 words, 2,990 words to go. You got this. I believe in you. You're making awesome progress. So yeah, I've got a chapter and a half to go before I feel like I'm caught up just enough. Maybe. We'll see. I might try to do 2 chapters today. Well, finish the chapter that I'm on and then do 2 more chapters. But we'll see. The rain coming in is kind of messing with my head a little bit. All right. CB got in 117 words. Awesome. Scene is going a little bit better now. A lot of it's probably just a headache from this cold. Yeah. You gotta give yourself some grace a little bit. You are sick, so just do what you can. CB says target for this weekend 50,000 words. Target for the month 70,000 words. Yeah. I hope you get it because that would be amazing. That's awesome. More power to you. CB got us a quote. His purple face contorted with fury, and his violet-tinted bluish-green eyes grew narrowed. This is not the real stone, he hissed. I like that. I really like that. I can hear him in my head. All right. So, thank you for joining me. Make sure that you check out Uniting Beta Readers and Authors Discord channel. The link is down in the description below. It's going to be a nice place to join where hopefully we can get some beta reading done and some alpha reading done and some feedback on our work. That way we can get some stuff done and get published and feel good about it, because that's what we're here for. Broken says, that reminds me, I don't know why, but Agent is now in the alpha reader section of the Discord, and I need to send you episode 3. Yes, you do. Yeah, Mikhail Stanos. Yep. Yeah, I got that. The purple skin. Let's see. Well, that was weird. YouTube crashed. YouTube's been acting kind of funky the past couple of days. Like, I couldn't go to some of my subscriptions. That was just weird yesterday. I don't know if it was, I'm pretty sure it was YouTube because our internet was acting fine yesterday. You can always vent to fellow authors there too. Yes, you can. We just have like a general community or a general channel where you can do all the things, and we've got some voice channels too. We got some ideas going on as well of new things that we can do. So yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun. YouTube does weird crash from time to time. Yes, it does. All right. I've gone over a little bit. Thanks you guys again for joining me. If you're watching the replay, thank you for watching the replay. And if you haven't yet, subscribe, because all the love here. And I do videos every Sunday and Thursday. I do have a new video up on my channel that went live at 10. And I do live streams every Thursday at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, which you're watching right now. And again, Thank you. I hope you all have a great day. Keep with the productivity, and I will see you next time.